Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am WolfbaneGaming. We're back with another video on Firefighting Simulator The Squad. This is the review. If you haven't seen my free walkthrough videos for this game, then there's a link in the top right corner of this video to the playlist. So go check that out. Now, let us begin. So this game came out earlier this year. It's a simulator game where you are firefighter, and there is a total of 5 trucks that you can unlock. Each one drives differently. Each one has its own little interior and noises that it makes while you drive. There is the ladder engine. Then there is the normal engine. Then there is another ladder engine. And then you have 2 walk-in rescue engines, which this is one of them. So it's an amazing simulator. It's the only simulator that I know of that is actually a firefighting one, which is actually rather awesome because I love firefighting games, shows, and all of that. So it's really good, and you always get 3 people to come with you, whether that's online players or AI if you do it solo. So in each truck you should have different compartments that you can open. So you give orders to all your men, and your job is to put out fires, rescue civilians, and all that. Awesome. And let's just say I've never played a game that is more fulfilling than this, especially considering the fact that I always wanted to be a firefighter, but unfortunately it's not in the book for me. So playing a game where you can actually be a firefighter was amazing. It's not the best simulator game I've played. The best I've played is definitely Police Simulator, Patrol Officers. And as you can see, sometimes you do actually get very quick missions like this. Others take way too long to do, especially search and rescue in 4-story buildings. They take way too long to do. Unfortunately, when you're carrying something or someone, you can't run. That is a downfall. But anyway, controls are pretty simple. If you forget the controls, they are always displayed on your screen. So there isn't really any way you can 100% forget. And as you can see, we have completed the mission. Super quick. That is the quickest mission in this entire game that I have done so far. And as you can see, we just got an achievement, which is Command Walk-in Rescue, which is driving the final truck in the game. So as you can see, we are halfway through of getting the achievements. Unfortunately, we are not doing all the achievements in this game like we did in Police Simulator, but as you can see, we have literally done half of them. We're not even halfway through all the stories, unfortunately, but we are not doing any more because this walkthrough is done. And let's just say the driving, it could be better. The game itself could be better, but unfortunately, this game, I believe, didn't meet the full aspect that the developers wanted it to. You could see how much they love firefighters, and they wanted to show their respect in doing a game like this. I appreciate that, and I myself love that idea. So I just love the fact that they don't just focus on the hero aspect. So it's not just all about putting out fires. they also went the extra mile to research all the different type of fires. Chemical fires does not get put out with hose lines. It gets put out with fire extinguishers because water makes chemical fires spread, whereas extinguishers actually puts it out perfectly. So that's amazing. And obviously electrical fires, to sort that out, you first need to turn the fuse box off, otherwise the electrical fire will just keep on igniting because there is still power to that object that is catching a light, such as computers. If it's set alight, turn the power off, otherwise once you extinguish the power, it will just extinguish the fire, it will just reignite. Therefore, you'll just have to keep extinguishing it unless the power is turned off. So they've actually implemented that into the game, where you have to find the fuse box, turn it off, then extinguish the fire. Brilliant, brilliant. So that's as much as I can say about the game without like going on and on about all the same things I'm just saying now. Obviously the training, yes, it takes about an hour to complete all the training, which is fine because there's a lot you need to know. And yeah, as you can see, level 17 by the end. There's over 100 missions. We've done about 25. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough series and now this review. And time to end the review on the rating for the game. As much as I love the game, it's not the best, and the game could have been a lot more. So I am going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. Not because I hate the game, but because I love the game, but it didn't reach its full potential in my opinion. It's got a lot of bugs. It's glitchy in there, especially when you're driving to the scene of fire. And always having to find the fuse box, which is extremely hard because there's no indication of where the fuse box could be. Not even like power lines leading to the fuse box like they usually would be. It's literally search everywhere in the building or outside the building for the fuse box. It is extremely hard. But again, that is actually a good part of the game because obviously it's trying to make it realistic. But if they wanted it to be realistic, they would have power lines that you could see and track them to the fuse box. But there is not that in this game. So that's why I had to rate it down lower than what it would have been. But obviously it's been out for like 2 months now, I believe, and they still haven't fixed all the glitchiness. There hasn't even been one single update for the game in the last 2 months. So that's a big no-no. There wasn't even a day 1 patch. And the way I know that is I've had the game since day 1, and there has not been one single update. So that's very disappointing. It reminds me of Necromunda Hired Gun, which is still a buggy mess to this day. So yeah. Anyway, it's a 6 out of 10. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, turn the notification button, join Wolfgang by hitting that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, WolfbaneGaming signing off.